And we are live on Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. And my name is Jeff, and I'm an aquarium addict. And to my right, we have Ron.
Yep, I'm an addict. My name's Ron.
But not an aquarium. You got to say the aquarium part.
Oh, yeah, I'm an aquarium addict. My name's Ron.
Right.
I
got to thank David, though. I was back there. I was talking with Ron. I didn't even see what time it was. And then David chimed in and says it's 3:30. So went ahead and hit it.
Why isn't he here and telling us what to do?
I don't know. He can jump in here. I know that.
Wow, Sam has never had a tank overflow. Wow, how nice.
Have you ever had a tank?
Is that the problem? I'm wondering, should I be calling BS or what? Is that true?
I think if he had an aquarium,
he'd overflowed it once upon a time.
I think if he had an aquarium, he probably had to float. Even I've overflowed an aquarium a couple times, and
my answer was hours. In fact, it might even be just less than an hour. It's out in the garage doing water changes, and you know what? It's called. People think the phrase is multitasking. They're wrong. They're wrong. That's BS. Multitasking, no such thing. It's multi-half-assing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He says, I never had a tank and I don't have fish.
Well, that explains it right there.
Hey, David, I know if you're not tired, you can come in because you don't have to be retired because we've been tired before. And that's no excuse. So,
hi, Christine. Hi, Elaine.
Hello. Welcome in.
Hi, Smiley.
So, did you catch any of that flash sale from Sunday? Jason had a flash sale.
Yeah. I watched him for a little bit. I think I chimed in and you asked me if I wanted to come in, and I said no, thanks.
Yeah, that's right.
It was getting late, and we were getting ready to call it a night. So, but thank you.
54 individual bags of fish.
No kidding.
Went out.
What went wrong with his car?
What was something about an evaporator, something or another, and it was an expensive fix. It was like over $1,000. And
I can.
Yes, does flooding your fish room count? Yes, it does.
No, I had an overflow about an hour, maybe an hour and a half ago now. So mine was hours.
Look who's here. We got Kim. Spider Lady Kim here.
Yeah.
Hi, Kim.
Right, Kim all the way from the UK, is that right?
She comes all the way from Belgium.
Oh, Belgium.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. Does Kim happen to know
Mike Myers?
Mike Myers?
Yes, Joff.
So another, okay. Yeah. Brandon, what's up, bub? I did say hi, Linda. Hi, Linda.
Hey, Brandon Lakecap, how you doing? This is why I'm a mechanic. That stuff's expensive. Oh, you're a mechanic. Oh, that's good to know.
Like an auto mechanic, Brandon?
Wow. That is, that's, you know what? We used to have a really good mechanic here, a young friend of mine.
Yeah.
And then he moved.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you what, he was a treasure. He did good work. I mean, I paid him good. I mean,
yeah. Oh yeah.
He didn't get like, what they get in the shops.
That could be, yes, sir. I do it all. Mechanical body work. Oh, no kidding. Wow. Christine, it's nice to see you too, sweetie. I know you weren't talking about me, but I couldn't resist. You didn't say who. So glad to see you, sweetie. Well, I'm so glad to see you too.
Yes.
You know what, Christine? I love your ponds.
Oh, yes.
They are absolutely spectacular. Ended up getting 2 pair of Epistogramma and 6 betta rubra. Oh, wow, Christopher, you just like jackpotted.
Yeah, that's what he got from Jason. He bought those. The betta rubras are what we have coming too. I got a pair coming.
Right. JJ's Adventures. Hey,
JJ, how you doing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Christine, you're my favorite.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. As is everybody here. I mean, don't forget.
Yeah.
Oh, don't forget your modeling career, Branton. David says.
Prodigal reached out to me yesterday, just past noon, wondering, I don't see your stream, oh yeah, Don, not today, sorry. And I have kind of been backing off on one of them. I guess I might have to rethink that. Jeff and I have talked about it. I think I've just been kind of on the overwhelmed side, trying to do too many things, trying to get a business off the ground. And that's keeping me really preoccupied. Hello, Barbara.
Hey, Barbara.
Yeah. So I apologize. I'll get back into it on, I guess, the Tuesdays, unless, it's better off not, Jeff, because
I think during the summertime, if we were able to one or the other and then just do the one, it's up to you, though. I mean,
we'll just keep it that way for now.
Because in the busy time during the summertime, you got the yard maintenance and everything.
Yes, likewise. I mowed the lawn yesterday, and I did half the garage and water changes yesterday. Then I did a few more today, and I still got 6 left. So
I got the whole basement to do sometime tonight.
Yeah.
Between now and the 10:30 stream, I got to get all these things water changed because I might actually go around and do a little short tour during it.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, do it live.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Greg's here. Hey, Greg and Christopher Junkin.
Oh, hello, Greg.
As Aquatic, I can relate, Ron. It's hard for me to create my channel at this time of year with the business. It's hard to do.
I'm working on the channel. I think I've said before, I know I have, because y'all know I sell plants and stuff like that on eBay. Well, I've got 2 eBay stores, and one I'm trying to get all the fish stuff on, migrate everything over. And that's a newer store. That's only maybe 6 months old. And then the other one I've had for years. It's where it started. But now, hey, Nathan, Kathy and I have started doing reselling, eBay reselling, so we hit the thrift stores, garage sales, estate sales, find stuff we can flip. And that's kind of, turning into I hate to use the word a job. A job is somewhere you have to go and answer to somebody you're not necessarily fond of for a paycheck that's never big enough, right?
How about a family business?
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I've had jobs, they suck. Even though, some were pretty, I taught for almost 20 years and it was great until it wasn't. And that seems like, and there's no security in a job, right?
You're at the mercy of whoever's hiring you.
Huh?
You're at the mercy of whoever you're getting paid from.
Oh, yeah. You can come in one day and, you know what? We lost the contract. We don't need you anymore. Or, you know what? We just don't like you. We don't need you anymore. Or the business failed. We're shutting down. We don't need you anymore. And the list goes on and on and on and on and on.
Oh, yes.
So, yeah, a side gig. Yeah, kind of. It's turning into like almost a full gig. I'm trying to give it as much time. There's this one guy I watch all the time on here on the tube. Guy, he goes by Justin Resells, and his philosophy is if you upload or list 5 items a day, every day, so 35 a week. That means you got to source regularly and put that up regularly. Sales will come, and I'll be damned if they haven't been. I've had some killer sales in the last couple of weeks. And it's really starting to make a difference, and I love it, You
see what Nathan wrote here? He says, I work for myself, and it sucks. LOL, my boss is a prick and tries getting me to work more than I don't want.
Well, just quit. Just, yeah. I used to be self-employed also for a long time. I painted houses and did landscaping. So a lot of home restoration, remodel kind of stuff.
Thank you. She says this makes me look young. I think I start wearing yellow all the time.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good color.
I like it. I'm always wearing black, green.
Me too. Black or white.
Dark blue.
Yeah.
And it's all dark color. I mean, I have like a million of those Carhartt shirts, right? And that's all I wear pretty much. Those and whatever pants I'm wearing.
And I haven't had to deal with employers now. And God, it's got to be about 8 years since I quit teaching. I actually technically retired. So I get a monthly check from CalSTRS, the California State Teachers Retirement, and a little bit of Social Security too, because I used to be employed on the outside. You know, when you went to as a public employee, then the Social Security stopped. So, but anyway, yeah,
I don't want to wish myself any older than what I am, but I got years before I can collect my Social Security. I'm hoping that, I'm kind of caught in the middle. I'm too young to get it, and
I started, I think, just about as early as I could.
Oh,
because I figured, waiting wasn't going to make any difference really monetarily.
I have a philosophy about it.
Well, okay. Go ahead.
You start collecting at 62, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say you're collecting. Let's just throw out a number, a smaller $800 at 62.
All right.
Or if you wait until you're 70, you'll get $1,100.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
How long is it going to take for that $1,100 to catch up with what you've attained already in the meantime?
Right. Those 8 years at $800. Never. Yeah.
It's going to take a while.
That's why they push you off, because you're that much closer to the actuarial number of when you're going to die, so that they don't have to pay out as much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. I think that's what. Well, I hate to say it. I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist, but sometimes I think that's exactly what the government wants. They want people to age out before they can actually.
Well, of course they do. That's business,
Well, yeah, but it's it's terrible business because people pay into that for their whole life.
Sure.
They love it because they get to keep pretty much they do what they want with it. Since they put it in the general fund, they can play with it all they want to.
Sure.
If they stopped doing that, we would all be, much, much better.
Right. Hey, Jesse, long time, bud. How is that massive fish room going?
Oh, is that Jesse Just One More Fish?
It is.
Hey there, Jesse.
Well, still hoping financing falls through. Wait, like you don't want it now, Christopher? Is that the deal? Am I reading that right? I'm still hoping financing falls through on the other place. I really wanted it. Still a little. I guess I'm just not getting you, bud.
Yeah, I think you have to say, hope it goes through.
Yeah,
Hello. Hi, Jody.
So if that's the case, you're hoping it goes through. Well, I hope it goes through for you. Yeah. Yeah, it's getting financed on something, especially a business. That's just rough.
It is.
Yeah. One thing I've been wanting to do for years, and we had a 5-unit apartment building once, and we sold it and I'm so glad we did, but we went about it wrong. We just sold it, and we paid a hunk of taxes on it. Instead of that, what we should have done was do something called the 1031 exchange, where we roll it all over and defer the taxes for infinity. And we didn't do that. I think we know about it, but all of a sudden it didn't come up. And the realtor never suggested it, which was a really dumbass move on his part. But anyway, what are you going to do? Twisted Koi.
That's Vince. Hey, mate. Yo, my cupcakes.
So you're actually on the job, huh, David? Says he's working and lurking.
Working and lurking. That's understandable. He does. He works. He has to get up early in the morning. He works. I'm at this time of year when it's starting to get warm. The air conditioning units are going to be going out. I think that's probably their busy time of year, same as it is in the wintertime when it's cold.
Yeah. Well, Christopher, I hope it works out for you. But you know what? I've learned things work out the way they're supposed to. So, but I hope it works out the way you'd like it to.
Oh, Ron, will you excuse me for just a moment? I have to run upstairs. Kathy got a message here. I got to be from her nurse practitioner. I'll be back in just a minute.
Say hello for us.
I sure will. I'll be back.
Yeah. So anyway, there we are. Okay, Dave. Yeah. So anyhow, so I was doing water changes in the garage, and that's where the poll question came from. When was the last time? If you haven't done the poll question, go for it. There's only 17 votes in there, and there's 19 people watching, so that's pretty damn close. When was the last time you had a tank overflow? Hours, days, weeks or months, and months can turn into years, obviously. And I've got one that's just in the hours, maybe hour and a half, maybe going on 2 hours now. I was not paying attention. Next thing I know, I hear water running out. Oh my God. I'm trying to do two things at once and not paying attention, and water everywhere. Thank God it's a concrete floor, but it got on a plywood shelf. So anyway, what's up, Rachel? Hey, I did a video. I've got to edit it and put it up on putting your one of those the spawning mops in the tank out here. And I'll tell you, I didn't put it in the video, but I'm going to tell you, one of the things I've noticed, you've never overflowed a tank, how cool, is that with the sparkly in that cellophane, it's a little bit difficult to spot eggs, especially with, something like this going on. So anyway, maybe something to think about. But it's pretty, and it's hanging in the tank with my white cloud mountain minnows, and they seem to like it. And I know the shrimp love it because they're just like right in there. I've got red cherry shrimp in that tank too. Hey, Stan, howdy. Oh, did your bucket show up, Branton? How cool. I remember you guys talking about that. Where was that, on Jason's stream the other night? Okay. Branton got his neon pink bucket today. Was that in Jason's stream the other night? Jody ended up getting that. No, it was Branton's anniversary stream, or the 1,500 membership stream. That's where it was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, and congratulations on that. That's a great milestone.
The thing of it is weird. I won one of the giveaways. It was for the trading cards.
Oh, cool.
And I know that other people that went in there. I said to Brandon, I said, well, send those to Jody P. is from me, and I'll buy mine later. And he says, well, she's already bought 4 sets. So.
Oh, wow. All right.
So they're coming to me after all. So, but I was going to send them to Jody. But hey, Elaine.
Yeah, Rachel, the sparkle looks fantastic. I mean, it really looks nice in the tank, but it may be, a little difficult to see the eggs because they're so small and pretty much transparent. They kind of glisten along with the little glistening bits of the cellophane in there. But I'll tell you what, they are cool looking, and it's floating in the tank. And as soon as I clean up that video, I'll post it and I'll tag you on it so people know where to go get them.
I take my favorite now. I've been using them for years. They work best for me are these white buckets. I love them. Yeah. You see the fish so much better in them. I got the low dark blue ones. They're kind of other than water changing or something. Or if you want to just move some water, they're worthless for fish.
Yeah, those are the Lowe's buckets, I think, the dark blues. And I've got a Homer bucket, also too dark.
Yeah.
But just to have a pink one's kind of cool. I've got the food safe white ones that I get, and I get those at Home Depot, over in the paint section.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot what they are. They're $4 or $5 a piece now, something like that. They used to be a lot cheaper.
What color are those? The orange ones?
Huh?
Are those the orange ones you're talking about?
No, the white food safe.
Yeah.
Kathy gets one just about every Thanksgiving to marinate a turkey in it, And then after the turkey's done, I steal it for the fish room. So, and I've got one orange one that I put a bunch of OxyClean in it because I had this piece of clothing I needed to clean. And hey, Glenn, long time. Hope you're well.
Hey, man, how you doing? Good to see you, Glenn. Welcome in.
Now the bucket just reeks of OxyClean. That stuff stinks. It's really strong. So I just use it to drain water out of the tanks. And eventually it'll quit smelling. I won't hesitate to put anything in it. But in the meantime, I got my buckets from Ace because they're, yeah. And if Ace is close, there's nothing like supporting small local businesses.
Yes.
And I think that's a great idea. Home Depot is closer for me. Ace they moved. It's not an Ace, it's a True Value. I think they were all kind of one once upon a time. But anyway, they're just too damn far. So Yes, yeah, pretty much anybody does. Yeah, they do. Wait, are they free at Ace? Is that what you're saying?
I don't think. Are they free? I haven't heard that.
I'm, I'm missing what she said. Hello, Stream Elements.
See now,
I know they
Nathan,
can't hear me, but it's polite. Hey, Cecil.
Nathan, you're still having a problem with your computer. It's not booting up. I know you had to go on the television to television to be able to watch. Now you're able to actually comment too. That's good.
Yeah, I've never figured that out on the being able to do anything but watch on TV. But you got your phone right there. You can comment on that. What's up, Don?
Hi, Cecil. Don's here. I had to give a pulse. Never overfill the tank. Good evening. You know what? I've only done it a couple times, twice, and that's the truth. And we're talking 51 years now. So
I think I'm about where I can starting to count on two hands.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure I've done it at least 5 times, and always in the garage. Fortunately, not in the house because it's different. I fill them up bucket at a time in the house, except for the one behind me. I stick the garden hose, but I babysit it because the last thing I need to do is overflow on this laminate. My life is worth more than that. Kathy would kill me.
Oh, thank you, Cecil. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I put 4 months.
Float valve, yeah.
Oh, the float valves, yeah, that's
good. Yeah, we have, and as long as you got low pressure, we have a float valve for the swimming pool, an autofill, and it blows constantly. I even put a pressure reducer in line, and they just give out. They're made for pools.
Cup number 1 down. Oh, that's my first cup of the day, everybody. That's reason I got to get wound up here.
MFG, other than manufacturing, I got nothing.
MF, oh, that's Monster Fish Gal.
Oh, I was thinking my freaking grandma.
Oh no, that's Monster Fish.
That can't be right.
Right. In Maryland, I had lots of big tanks and giant tubs. I will not admit how many times I flooded the fish room, but it was a lot.
Come on, Christopher. You can tell us. We're all here.
5th can of Mountain Dew. Oh, you're ahead of me then, Nathan.
Oh man,
I love Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew, Coca-Cola, you name it.
I haven't had one in years. I haven't had soda pop in 20 years.
How do you live, man?
I don't miss it a bit. I don't miss all sugar. It's like I just don't miss that. I get enough sugar with when I eat ice cream once in a while. So I really need to cut back because I got to drop like 40 pounds.
Well, here's the thing: when you got that, when it's hot out, and you got a really ice cold can or bottle of Mountain Dew or Coke, and you just chug it, it just burns all the way down.
It doesn't quench though.
It burns all the way down. I tell you, it's just the best feeling and most quenching feeling. Oh, just the thought of it makes me want to go grab one.
No, I really like the Pellegrino.
Pellegrino's good too. Don't get me wrong.
And no sugar, So yeah, and you still get a good belch at the.
Yeah, you still get that. You still get a little bit of the burn going down. That's
yeah. It's the carbonation. Yeah.
20 years for Branton. Oh my goodness.
Since I cut way down on THC. Yeah, I cut off the THC altogether.
20 years was 30 years. They must have been in his baba. 20 years, Branton. You're only about 25, aren't you? Drinking up.
I don't know. I was really starting to notice a bunch of gray in his in his beard. So I'm thinking he's a little older than 25. So.
Well, being a hardworking man with kids and everything, I'd probably put some gray beards in your or gray in your beard, I guess.
Yeah, Christopher, he got those 300-gallon Rubbermaid stock tubs. And I guess that's what Aquaballs. George has those overflow buzzers. So, maybe, yeah. I need to get a couple. They're called Smitty pans. They're the steel pans that go underneath a water heater. So not if, but when the water heater starts leaking, they're good for about 10 years, right? When it starts leaking into that Smitty pan, you hear the alarm, so you know the water heater's leaking, And I put them in the AC, the pans underneath the AC units in the attic too. And we know that it's time to do something. Yeah, there we go, to Mountain Dew. Wow, Nathan, I think...
I only drink whiskey.
I think we could, I used to only drink whiskey too. Yeah. I found out I was allergic. I broke out in handcuffs.
Yep. Yeah, no.
THC too. I found out I had an allergy to THC. I broke out in handcuffs.
Uh-oh. Hi, Daniel Park. Hello, welcome in. Do you all float guppy grass or plant? I float mine.
Hey, I remember Daniel from the auction. Yeah, and I think
he's been in here a lot too. He's been in our things a lot too.
You can do both, Daniel. If you just let it float, it sends down adventitious roots. It'll anchor itself into the substrate. But if you can find the bottom ends, the distal ends, is that right? The distal ends, clump them together and just stuff them down into the substrate, or put a lead weight around them, let them drop, and they'll hang. They'll root. Yes, you can do either. They are quite versatile. I've got them floating in a lot of my tanks. The shrimp love them. It's a great place for fry to hide. They are good. Ed, you're killing me. Where's ice cream in that group? Why is there no ice cream in that group?
37. Holy shit. I didn't know. I thought you were like 20, 28 or something, just young family. Branton, he says he's 37.
Yeah, cool.
Man, just 2 years younger than me. Still holding tight at 39 here. Here we go.
I don't know if you see that in the chat, Branton. Christopher's asking, do you have any fish for sale right now?
Oh. I bet he does. He'll be in the auction.
I'm not ashamed of my age. In fact, people think, "No, you're not that old."
Yeah, I'm not ashamed. I'm not either, because it's like this. You're as old as you feel you are, and if you want to be a crippled man, you can't get around, then you're going to be that man. Not me. I get out riding my bike. I'll go out and mow the yard. All over the place.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you don't have a choice, medical-wise, but...
I am just a better behaved 13-year-old.
Same.
Christopher Branton saying, hit him up on Messenger.
But don't hit him up too hard, because we still have the auction coming up, Christopher, so...
Yeah, that's right. We're going to need him.
Yeah, we're going to need him in there.
That was the market.
Ed says, I'm 55 today. I feel 110 years old today, he says.
Oh, that's too bad. When you say you're 55 today, Ed, does that mean today's your birthday?
No, he's 55, but he feels 110 today.
All right, so today's not his birthday.
Right, I misread that. Yep.
Yeah.
And Cecil says, Branton, you are 2 years older than me. There you go, Cecil.
Hey, what's up, Stephen? Welcome in.
Lurking while driving to get CO2 refills.
Cool.
I've never done the CO2 yet. I'm not that advanced in my plants yet. I got just the simple stuff.
I get whatever it is out of the bottle, the substitute, like the what's it called, the API CO2 boost. And I was watching a guy from Australia, one of my favorites. He uses soda water. So
too much noise here, folks. Can't listen or concentrate. I've got a house full of ignorant people. Oh, I'm so sorry, Glenn. You have a good day, mate.
Tell them all to go home. Cecil, are you really 67? Yeah. I got 3 years on you, pal.
But you know what? Like I said, it's a number, and it means a lot. It means more if you put more into it than your thought.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Jody, one of the last times I had soda, it was ginger ale. I love ginger ale. But this gal I was dating at the time, she was taking her blood sugar all the time. She was really paranoid about becoming diabetic. So she took my blood sugar about a half an hour after a glass of ginger ale, and the spike in the blood sugar, that was it. I was done. But I'm still not done with ice cream. But I figured that was a, hey, Jose, you're 63. All right, we got some older kids in the house. Yay.
More seasoned kids.
Yeah,
more
experienced. Yeah. That's the ticket. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, is Mel here? Hi, Mel.
Mel is here. Yes.
I saw somebody saying hi to Mel.
Yep.
I don't see Mel.
She is right up above Jose where he says Rachel Glenn Smiley. That's where she came in. She says hello all. And JJ's Adventure 65. Well, that's great.
Uncle Smiley's 60. We could just 61. We could just about fill in the 60s right up to the 70 here. We're getting close.
Oh, I got some pearlweed coming. Might toss the guppy grass. Small pieces getting stuck in my pre-filter is annoying. Yes. It can, the guppy grass, if it gets all broken up. Pearlweed, I love pearlweed.
Yeah.
I float that too, the pearlweed. I put a piece I got in, it was about the size of a deli cup. And had a 10-gallon tank, and it was like the size of a basketball in about 3 or 4 months. It was huge.
Yeah.
Really thick and green and lush. And then the scuds came in and ate it all.
Oh, geez.
All of it.
Wow.
That's another reason why I'm just absolutely peed at those things. I hate them.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm probably going to eventually do a nuke campaign in almost every tank just to get rid of. I mean, they're not in every tank. The cichlids clean them up, but the other fish, they don't eat them.
Right.
Yeah, the damn scuds. You're right, Ed. They're my nemesis in this fish room. They are. I've been battling them for 3 years now, and I'm not winning.
No.
And I'm not winning.
I think the only way to do it is to get the fish out and take the tanks apart.
Yep. Take them out, get the tank out, throw it in the fire pit, and then go buy a new tank. Pretty much, that's what you got to do to get rid of these.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but I'd consider just bleaching it out. The bleach ought to kill them.
Yeah, that should.
And then clean it up, and then you can bring it back down. Yeah, scuds turn Java moss into green thread. Great.
Mine, they perform magic on mine and just make it disappear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm knock on wood. I am blessed so far that I have not been
inundated with scuds.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Introduced to other than verbally. Yeah.
Yep. And just the thought that I actually, I was debating Daphnia or scuds.
Right.
I was reading that Daphnia can be kind of tricky to keep the colony alive.
Yeah.
And I heard such wonderful things about the scuds. You get them, they live, they breed, you're going to have tons of them. And I was like, well, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
I would definitely want Daphnia now, knowing what I do know.
I would love to try Daphnia, try to culture Daphnia. Yeah, Daphnia, blackworms, and vinegar eels. I'd like to get a shot at all three of those.
Oh, yeah. Well, Shirley will have vinegar eels on the next auction. She does a nice little program.
I think Branton's got blackworms.
Yeah, he does, and David has them too.
Yeah. That's saying he feeds the scuds to his pipefish.
Okay.
March 62. My mom was born in March. Okay. You can turn those numbers around, though.
That's my brother's March 1962.
Really, what day?
The 22nd.
No, my mom's was the 8th.
March 27th.
Surely I've done fantastic. Yeah. How many like different bottles or jars of them do you have now, Rachel?
Oh, nice. JJ Adventure says I'm March 1960.
Yeah. I know I'm the oldest one here.
February 22nd, 1958.
Yeah, cool.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, just a few years after.
64.
Yeah.
When is your birthday,
No,
Christine?
November. Oh, Christine? No, sorry. Yeah, mine's November.
Ah.
Kept the scuds in just 1 5-gallon and they never got into any. Yeah, that's probably a good deal. Aren't there different species of scuds?
The species that I got was called Hyela azteca,
Okay.
and I swear to God they're the devil spawn because
Well, Christine, yeah, on Christmas Eve.
December 24th. That's right.
Wow, how
I
cool.
remember now.
Yeah. So, are there some scud species that are not herbivorous, that don't eat your plants?
I'm really not absolutely sure on that. I know that they're all kind of similar, but I think some are probably more voracious than others. I would admit. I mean, the kind I have are just a curse. They're just a curse. People tell me, and I just have to debate them all the time on it. They're like, "Oh, scuds, they won't eat live plants. They won't eat healthy plants." I'm sorry, that's not true. It really isn't. The scuds I have, you can have a beautiful, lush green sword plant. They'll mow that sucker right down to the roots, and probably into the roots. If you got them, they will eat any plant you have. I get Anubias. I had Anubias coffeefolia in this tank over here. A bunch of scuds. They ate it down. They ate that right off the dragonstone.
That's probably my favorite Anubias too.
Yeah, I love the coffeefolia.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
So Ed, are you saying all species of scuds will devour plants?
Yeah, I thought so. I wasn't positive on that, but I.
Yeah. Hey, Warren.
Hey, I hope you're doing well too, my friend. Welcome in. Christopher Junk and Brent, I have aquatic isopods also. I love those too. I know Grant Eater has some of them. Have you ever seen those before, Ron? They're like the roly-polies you'll find under a log, but they're aquatic, and they go very well with shrimp. They're peaceful. They work as a cleanup crew in your tank, and
hey, Joshua Templeton. It goes back and forth, Joshua. Honestly, we could be all over the place. We were talking about eBay 20 minutes ago.
We talk about a lot of things, Joshua. Right now we're talking about some scuds for a moment, but we do the whole gambit eventually.
Yeah, you got a preference?
Yeah, do you want to talk about fish, invertebrates? What do you want to talk about?
Yeah, stick something in the chat and we'll see if we can spark something up about it.
Yeah.
Hey, Scotty.
Scotty's here.
You know what? Scotty, did you ever make a video? I didn't see it, about getting those flagfish. I know they showed up overnight from Petco in Hawthorne, California to Texas. They shipped them overnight.
What other fish do you have in that 40-gallon breeder, Mel? That would be my question. Put your female betta in a 40 breeder with everyone? Who else in it?
And they're kind of a community fish, the females.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just want to see what she's got in there. I mean, she's got like something aggressive. They might challenge it. I know I got one time with my pistos, and it started getting kind of beat up the male pisto, and I didn't hurt him, but I had to take the betta out.
Sure. Yeah, food does come up a lot, Brant. Goodaids. Are you talking about Scud, the inverts eating plant? No. Scud, the inverts eating plants in the aquariums. That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Not the fish.
They're called Gamma shrimp.
And Scud, the fish, that's a saltwater fish, isn't it? Isn't that an ocean-going fish?
I don't know. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of that. I've had a female betta with most of the fish that are in there before, no issues, that tried schmutz with a female betta, but he does well with, okay, good.
I'll look for it, Scotty. I had a female betta with most of the fish. Yeah.
Every female betta I've had so far has been pretty decent, honestly. Yeah. They never bothered anybody.
And that tank full I have is males and females together. I found one smaller female. Somebody was chewing on her tail fin. So I pulled her out and put her in with a bunch of guppies, and she's healing. So I will find another home for her. I won't put her back in there. I've got My kitchen tank's got 2 female bettas in it. I guess I could throw her in there. With females, it depends on their yeah, that's true with any fish though, isn't it? Depends on personality. It's kind of true with people too. And females try to kill everything in sight. Really interesting. Yeah, by name, they don't call them a fighting fish for nothing, I guess.
Yeah. Well, they bred them for their aggressiveness. I mean, they survive in nature just fine. I mean, of course, there's more room, but
yeah,
they tend to stay in their own territories.
Say it again.
They pretty much tend to be in their same territories in the wild, I think.
Yeah.
Kind of like how cichlids will take claim of a place and stay there their whole life.
Right. I think in nature they are kind of territorial. So, but that might be a territory of just a few feet, and then the next one's just right around the next corner.
Super villain, Barbara, not superhero. They're a super villain. She's calling the Scuds a superhero. No, they're a super villain. Right. I had 2 females, and they are like night and day. Ah, yes. She's currently with rice fish, shrimp, coolies, and stream. My female alien greens is with my Bloody Mary shrimp. She doesn't bother them a bit. Not one bit.
My bettas have picked off the odd shrimp periodically. They haven't cleaned out the tank by any stretch, but I've caught them picking off a shrimp. And in fact, Bob, my big albino crebensis, I caught him pick a shrimp off one day. I was pulling a handful of gummy grass out of the tank, and one landed right in front of his face. Boom. Next time he's chewing, he's enjoying himself. I was about ready to put some cocktail sauce in with him.
You probably enjoyed that extra protein, though.
Yeah. And I'm sure they find, a fair amount. That tank is loaded with red cherry shrimp. And I'm betting they find them periodically and pick them off.
Oh, sure.
Because they're predators.
It's kind of like a perpetual food source when you think about it. I mean, you got plenty of shrimp.
Yeah. And perpetual protein source, really.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm waiting for them to spawn again. That I just got rid of half a dozen. How many did I send you, Ed? Wait, is this the same Ed I sent the albino crebensis to? I sent some albino crebensis to somebody recently. Maybe it was Jose. So I've only got a few left in that tank, so I'm going to tear that tank apart, rebuild it, make some caves. Maybe they will spawn. Anybody else need any albino crebensis? Melvin's in the building. Hi, Melvin.
Yes,
always a pleasure, pal.
Nice shout out. Oh, yeah, I was over on Alexander's going to be joining us one of these days, Ron, on a Wednesday. Fish Street, Alexander Williamson.
Oh, yeah. I remember last week he was here.
Yep, and I was over on his last night, and we were talking, and I talk to him on Messengers every so often. We'll chat on there.
Oh, very cool. Hi, Shirley.
He's going to join us.
Very cool. Yeah. Yeah, he is a wealth of knowledge. There's a lot of very, very smart people in this circle of aquarium keeping and fish keeping, and I'm amazed they let me in.
Oh, of course they're going to let you. You got knowledge, man. You got knowledge. You got the stuff that you do that works.
Yeah, still learning. Always keen to learn.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alex was putting isopods in a tank. It was cool to see, but they got eaten pretty quickly. By what, Rachel?
Hi, Tim.
Do you know what ate them? Hello, Tim.
Damn it, first Mel, now it's Shirley. Jeff, will you let anyone in here? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, we're not proud, Christopher. No, they let me here. Jeff let me in.
We're an open book here. We like everybody to come in.
Yeah, there's, in fact, some of you may have heard this before. We're saving you a chair or a seat.
I have a thumbnail that Kathy's been making for me for this. It's the Aquatic Addicts Anonymous, but it's a bunch of chairs in a circle.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
It's pretty cool how she did that. So.
Yeah, who's doing it?
Kathy.
Oh.
My Kathy. She's
yeah.
She helps me with my stuff because I'm not very good with technology, but I've been messing around a little bit with she got the paid version of Chat GPT. That's really interesting.
Yeah, I had it for a while. I finally stopped it. It was $20 a month.
It is expensive.
Yeah, and I was using it a little bit, but not nearly enough.
She uses it quite a bit, and I was starting. You know that mug I made? I did that with ChatGPT.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to do that one or not. I'm still working on the prototype yet.
Yeah, I need to come up with an actual logo at some point. Something I can put on like magnets and stickers and all that stuff.
Yes.
Joshua, I bought a Java Moss tree from Petco, and now I have brown ram's horns and freshwater limpets. I've got the limpets too. I don't mind those. They kind of come and go. Does anybody know how invasive freshwater? Yeah, I think they just kind of come and go. In fact, I've had them in my 16-gallon kitchen tank. I've noticed, like half a dozen on the glass. All of a sudden they're gone. They're just all gone. And it seems like I'm not sure if they're seasonal. And it seems like all of a sudden they're all, then a few pop up again later. They've never been a problem.
Thank you.
And the Rams one, go ahead, Jeff. I'm sorry.
Well, I was just saying, Ed was leaving. I was telling him to have a good evening.
Oh.
Ed Motes. Yeah.
Oh, hey, Ed. Take care. Oh, it's that. I'm sorry. I'm getting my Eds confused. Yeah.
Freshwater limpets are
thanks
awesome.
for being here, Ed.
I honestly have no problem with snails or limpets, any of that kind of stuff.
The ram's horns you can kind of hand selectively pick out if you want. They're not as invasive as bladder snails
or Malaysian trumpet snails.
Yeah, or the New Zealand mud snail's not one I'm familiar with, Barbara, but the Malaysian trumpet snails are awful. So yeah. And I used no planaria to get rid of the bladder snails. And it also kind of did a number on the ram's horns. Don't use it if you got snails you like.
Yes, same here, Boots. Ram's horn are so much easier to control. I mean, those Malaysian trumpet, don't get me wrong, I still like the Malaysian trumpet snails because they do a service. They'll get in there and they'll churn that soil. They'll get down there and eat all the crap.
Right.
And they prevent all those gas bubbles from forming. It can really, bother your fish. So that's what I like about those. I'm just trying to get my mystery snails to breed. I can't get. They must be all males that I got. Males or females, because I've had them through and they've always bred for me like crazy. And I just don't know why they're not. Because I know that Christine's breeding hers left and right. I used to breed ram's horn, so I know how to control them. Never had limpets before. I'm not really sure exactly if I've ever had a limpet yet or not.
Yeah, they look like a little white disc almost, or maybe a kind of an oval right on the glass, really flat.
Good morning, Gil. Good morning, mate.
Oh, it's Gil here. Hi, Gil.
So
I'm multi-half-assing again.
Mel isn't saying hi to Shirley. Cool. There she is. I'm about to show some planaria for the first time. Oh, no planaria. I got a bunch of assassin snails. I might put those on the next auction, maybe. Yeah. Do you have any of those around at all, the assassin snails?
I have no. All I have are bladder snail. No. Ram's horns.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you ever find yourself getting overrun, you can get one assassin snail, and they will slowly keep that population kind of in check a little bit. I mean, they're not gonna make a big dent in them, but if you got like a little wolf pack of like 4 or 5 of them, they probably start trimming them down a little bit.
Yeah. Rachel, I've been hearing that for I don't know, 8 months now about them stopping making no planaria. I don't know. I guess when it happens, we'll see it. I bought, I think, 3 extra packets of it, so I've got a supply for a while.
I have all my assassins together. Hello, George. There's Aquaballs right there. Hey there. My assassins that go together, JJ. I bought it in a group, and they bred, and I got babies, and They don't breed a lot though. They won't overrun your tank like the other ones will. They'll have a few baby. I mean, you start out with like 4, maybe have like 10 or 12 up there right now.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. What will they kill? They will eat ram's horn snails, Malaysian trumpet snails, bladder snails. I don't know if they go after the bigger snails, but they might if they team up on like a big mystery snail. But I wouldn't want to do that anyway. But they will. They'll eat that kind of stuff, and they might even. I heard that they might even eat planaria.
Who's that?
Assassin snails.
Oh.
And so if that's the truth, I mean, because they'll climb the glass after those planaria and eat them.
Right.
You know, they got that big, what do they call that? The little spout that comes out. And they'll kind of like jab and inject it or something and just suck them right in.
Yeah.
I guess I need another assassin tail. I want to breed and sell them, but I was thinking they reproduce. No, they don't. You got to have male and female with those. So I have to send you a few extras. You'll get some. They have decimated populations. They're keeping the other snails in check. Yep.
What one's this?
Rachel said the assassins, they haven't decimated the populations, but they keep the other snails in check.
Okay.
So they'll keep the numbers down, keep the bioload low.
Right.
But you'll still have the benefit of the cleanup crew, but you won't get overrun. Yeah. We have a bunch of snails, yep. Yeah, I love the assassin snails. They're a nice looking snail too, really. You've seen them before, right, Ron? They're kind of like a...
They look like a Malaysian trumpet snail, don't they?
They're fatter, they're bigger, they're more colorful.
All right.
I'll pull one up here. I'll go ahead and look for one up here, and I'll bring it on up.
You have a shit ton of what kind of snails, Shirley? Just what did I miss? I'm sorry. I got a message from somebody on eBay wanting to make an offer on a shirt I have. I was kind of responding to that, listening to you guys, and not doing anything well. I apologize.
No problem. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and share the screen here. That's it. My 75 gallon is full of ram's horns. So I've been pulling them out and throwing them in a tub. And along about the end of the month, I'm going to box them all up and ship them off to June because it's her birthday. There they are. Okay, yeah, cool. Mm-hmm.
Escargot on Amazon, huh? How much are they?
Well, these are pretty expensive here. Did that switch over to? No, it didn't. Let me go back to this page here. I got mine for, I think they were like almost $3 a piece. I got mine for originally, but honestly, I'd sell mine for like $1.50 a piece.
Right. You got a lot of them?
I got quite a few. I mean, probably about maybe 15 or 20 upstairs in the shell dweller tank.
Oh, wow. You were going to send me some albino bristlenose. Do you still have some?
I do.
And throw some a couple assassins in with it, and I'll thin out my ram's horns.
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
I will do that. Daisy Lamb is here. Hello, Daisy Lamb.
$3 at Wet Spot last time you bought them, Rachel. Okay. Wet Spot's in Portland, if I'm not mistaken, and you're not far from there, yeah? Do you actually like drive in or walk in? I don't think they want you driving in, but do you actually like go to their shop, not mail order? Is that right? Am I making any sense today? Probably not.
Yes. Yeah, you are. You are. I'm
Probably
just.
Not. Yeah, about 15 minutes. How cool. Yeah. That's a hell of a fish store. I think once upon a time, Keeping Fish Simple toured that when they were in the States.
I'd love to go to the Wet Spot. That place, I bet, is amazing.
Yeah. You got to take me a day to get there.
I've ordered a lot of fish from there, and I tell you what, they've always came in perfect.
Oh, good.
That's where I got my fire mouths from there, the original trio that I got all these that bred. I mean,
Right.
I didn't order the trio, but I got 2 males and a female.
Right.
And one of the males killed the other one, and then they spawned, and now I got all these fire mouths here. Had those. What else did I get from there? I also got my Synspillum cichlids I had. They were VA hospital. They were back when I was getting big fish. But yeah, they got some good stuff there. Really good fish.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm jealous too. I'd love to be able to go there and walk around that store. I mean, they just have everything there.
Yeah, I haven't even been to visit my local one in a while. I got to get over there, see what kind of cories he's got. I've got half a dozen tanks that I could put different species of cories in.
The only problem with my local fish store, he has a lot of stuff, but he's expensive and I don't like to do business with him, honestly.
Oh, the one by you or nearest to you?
Yeah, he's the only LFS besides the big box stores that.
Right.
But he does have it's a beautiful store. It really is. I give him credit. He's not a bad person. Oh, what is that? Oh, Disney.
Yeah, it's the 50th anniversary Magic Kingdom, Walt Disney World. Daisy said cool cup run. So we were at the Magic Kingdom. Well, we were at Walt Disney World 2 years ago, about March, April. And we were staying in an Airbnb, and they had these little tiny coffee mugs. So I bought a real coffee mug, and then we just took it home with us. We got two of them. Kathy and I both have one. I use mine. Hers is on the shelf collecting dust. Oh, I should show you my new mug.
Yeah. Hey, JJ says, I'm partial to shabumpkins and koi. Do you know Stubbs Aquatics, JJ? Because that's what he specializes in.
Oh, hang on.
Goldfish.
Yeah, we can deal with that.
Yeah, we'll drop his link there. He's got some really great. I mean, his shabumpkins are just the most beautiful you'd ever see.
In fact, he sent me a link this morning for.
That's where I got those from, Melvin, in the wet spot.
Let's see. All right. I'm just going to, instead of sending the link to his whole page, I'm just going to put the link in for the video he sent me this morning about kind of a pond makeover and a pump and shabumpkins.
Oh, he knows me. I know he's jealous of his shabumpkins. He doesn't ship to the States, though. No, he doesn't. In fact, I was going to send him some Blue Dream shrimp back a while back, and the amount of paperwork you have to go through and the cost is prohibitive, really.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. So, JJ, the link there is the YouTube channel for Stubbs Aquatics. It's his most recent video from, I think, this morning. And then you can find your way to his channel and subscribe to him.
Oh, the discus page.
I like Chris.
Yeah, George is asking us to see. It's at Myrtle Beach Discus.
Who?
I can look that up, or if you want to do it, it's called Myrtle.
Did you say Myrtle Beach?
Yeah, Discus.
Wow. I would like to spend like a month in Myrtle Beach, I think, just,
My brother's there right now for Bike Week. He goes there every year.
Oh, yeah.
He's
when you say bike, you mean like bicycle, cycling, or motorcycle?
Harley Davidson's. He rides Harleys. Yeah. He goes there for Bike Week. He goes there and he goes to Sturgis in Dakota. All over the place.
Oh, speaking of Dakota, who's missing? Flatbed.
Oh, yeah.
Flatbed's from North Dakota.
So Myrtle Beach Discus. Let's see. Do you see it there, Ron? I look for it here.
No, I'll go look for it, though.
Myrtle Beach Discus.
Biscuits. It's thinking I'm trying to say biscuits. Because I can't spell pet store, Conway, South Carolina.
Here it is. Yep.
You got it?
Discus.
You want to put it up? Or you want me to put it up?
I'll go and share it this time. Here we go.
Right. Sounds like a Frisbee store. Yeah, really. A little disc golf. Boy, I haven't done that in a lot of years.
Is that on the screen now?
No.
No. Oh, I got it. No, of course I did. I added to the stage. Come on, dummy. All right.
Wow, they sell Australian freeze-dried blackworms. I wonder if, yeah, there they are, freeze-dried blackworms.
Okay, we got our shop.
Get back to YouTube there, and I'll watch that.
Here we go. Here's the products. Now George has got a he's got a pair. He bought I think 1 or 2 pairs from here.
Wait, you said George is here, huh?
Huh?
You said George is here?
Yeah, George is here. Aquaballs is here. Yes.
Hi, George. How are you? I'm sorry. I'm like all of a sudden I'm just really distracted.
Swiffle, hey my friend, hi there. Welcome in. You're on your way home.
Woo woo.
On his way home from work. That's a good thing.
All right, how you holding up, pal?
And over here's what they have. They have the Nebulous. Here's the featured products. They got a lot of different discs here. Let me see. I'll click on this one. What do we have here?
Thanks, Melvin. It's one of my favorite Disney mugs.
It's sticky. He says it must be hot and muggy down there. I'm trying to find. I'm not finding any of the livestock though. What's going on here? Am I just not? Maybe I'll let you do it, Ron. I'm not finding any livestock. I'm just
All
seeing.
right, I got the page.
You got the page? All right. Let me go ahead. I'll share mine.
Cart.
There you go. You can go and put yours on there, and I'll bring it up.
Yeah, our shop. Let me try and filters, featured products. Yeah.
Still on a roller coaster. I can, Swiffle. I tell you what, my heart goes out to you. When you just hang in there. I can't imagine what you're going through. Honest to God, I cannot even. I don't even want to think about it. Hardly. It's got to be tough.
Wait, wrong button.
The toughest thing.
Already bred them. I have wigglers. Go George.
Oh yeah. So you get one spawn like that, you got your money back and then some already.
Yeah, I would bet. All right, it's in the queue.
Yeah, you find it's in the queue. Okay, thank you. Sorry about that. I got it on full screen, so I come back here and add it.
Yeah, it's really kind of confusing the way they got their page set up, isn't it? So on the side here, you got these things, these 10 packs of assorted, 5-pack of assorted, albino over here. I'm just going to go through this real quick, and then we'll come back to anything, okay? And then individuals along here, more stuff, page upon page. Well, 7 pages it looks like. But then down on this side, there's under filters, which seems like everything there should be filters, but it's not. There's African cichlids mixed in with African cichlid fish food. I don't know who thought this website up, but it albino what? Yeah, albino crystal, albino discus, albino golden, a whole bunch of different albino stuff. So I guess we're finally into some fish, and now we're into something called anti-tox, which brings a question up I got to ask. Artemia brine shrimp, assorted discus. Okay, I'm going to tell you, they may have good fish, George, but their website sucks.
What does that mean, 50% Artemia? What's the other 50%?
Yeah, let me go back and find that.
There it is. Well, it's a flat granular.
Oh. So what is the rest of it?
50%.
I'm going to open it.
Okay.
And then we'll read the label. Well, I made it bigger.
Yeah.
And bigger.
They must not have the.
Let me try that again. There we go. And it looks like it's from the UK. That's a little British flag there, if I got that right. If
you do, yep, it is.
If Glenn's still here, he'll tell me. Brine shrimps are, are optimal feed for nearly all inhabitants of freshwater. Yeah. Okay, what's in it? Brine shrimps, 50%, vegetable proteins, rice flour, salmon oil, garlic, brewer's yeast, kelp, amino acids, minerals, prebiotics and probiotics, analytical components, crude protein. Okay, yeah. So anyway, yeah. Does that work?
Mm-hmm. Yep. That might be a good food. I bought their discus food. He showed me last night. He was on briefly last night. He had some company come over, but he showed some of his discus that he just got, and that they've got eggs, and some of them are wigglers now.
Oh, George? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
I'm wondering how.
George, you got a stellar fish room, and I really appreciate you always sharing it with us.
Oh yeah, the bettas that he was breeding. I'm wondering how they're doing. They're gorgeous. Those bettas he got.
Yeah. So tell me, should I be looking at anything specific, or did we see what we wanted to, or what?
What type did you get, George? We'll pull those up. I think you got the blue diamond, I believe. Is there a place to type that in?
Oh, I can. Here, blue discus, blue diamond, right here.
Blue diamond, yep. You got a pair of those.
Myrtle Beach discus.
Wow.
Oh, that's one thing that I want to yell. Oh, there it is. I want to yell at somebody for their website.
Now I seen Cheryl had a blue diamond discus, and it was blue, and it was just wow.
Yeah,
I like that right there. It's kind of a lavender color.
Yeah, well, light has a lot to do with that too.
Yes.
$190, $189 for one fish. 6 to 6.5 inch select grade. So they've got 4 different sizes. 2.5 to 3 inch, they're $36. So you're going to have to wait for it to grow to spawn.
Oh, he got the blue scorpion discus. I'm sorry. He says not the blue diamond.
Let's go look.
The blue scorpion discus is what he got.
All right. We can do that.
I misunderstood last night.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh.
Blue scorpion. Wow.
They put this subscribe now right in the way.
Oh, sorry about that. Is that my...
No, it's not you. That's them.
Oh, that's them. Okay. Oh.
Wow.
That's a pretty fish.
What?
Those can't all be blue scorpions, because some of them are different color.
Yeah, maybe age. They are $76 a piece for middle size. Let's go to big, 180.
Yeah, Myrtle Beach is. Yes, my brother's there right now, so he's still in Myrtle Beach. He's down there for Bike Week.
Yeah.
He also
pretty part of the world.
North Dakota. Is it North Dakota or South Dakota? They have another bike event there. I don't know what that is.
They're just, I don't know. I can't remember which Dakota it's in. They should just merge the two. It would be easier. Just Dakota.
Yeah. That would be. Florida is the only state.
Florida is one of the only states there's only a couple I haven't been to.
I can tell you the ones I have been to, besides my state: Indiana, Ohio, Illinois, California, and Texas, and that's it.
Wow.
Those are all the states that I've been in.
Yeah.
5, including.
I have not been to Minnesota. I have not been to the Dakotas.
Me either.
Yeah. I got the pair for $375 plus 110 shipping, worth every penny. Glad to hear it. And I'm glad to hear they're spawning for you. Well, how long ago did you get them, George?
It hasn't been very long, like a week ago, I think.
Is that all? And how did you get them? Did you have to go to the airport to get them, or were they delivered like FedEx or UPS or? I have been to every state besides Hawaii. Been to Hawaii? Oh yeah, I haven't been to Alaska. Yeah.
I've been to Canada. I've never been to Mexico.
Yeah, I've driven across Canada.
exactly a week ago. He got him.
Oh, no kidding. All the way from Vietnam. You know, I had a buddy. Actually, I don't know what he is. He's relation, whatever. My wife's aunt's son.
Oh, they delivered right to his door. FedEx.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He and his girlfriend spent, I think, 2 weeks in Vietnam here recently.
Yes. And my friend Paul Wen, he's from Vietnam.
Yes.
And he's another one that has those bettas. I'm going to get a hold of him because I want to have him on very soon, or maybe next week we can get him on here.
That'd be great. Yeah.
I'm going to try to and see if we can get him on to do a little tour of the place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, worth the money, no dead things. Bad feng shui.
Yep.
Yeah. We're going to see if we can call on here next week, Rachel, so we can look at those bettas. The one that I looked at, the one that I picked out from him, he has them all like little colored dots on each container. And he's got them in different categories. And he says the prices range anywhere from $20 to $50 for his most expensive ones. And I was looking at what I just thought was absolutely the most stunning one. It was $25. And I was like, wow, that was really, really nice. So if he still got that one, I was there about a month ago when I got my tanks.
Yeah.
I will get it.
Are any of those up and running yet?
My tanks? No.
Yeah.
Nope. Not yet because I haven't got my materials to build the stand.
Oh, the stands. Yeah. No worries. Yeah.
But I do have room back here in this one for one of those 29s, and I'm thinking I might just go ahead and knock that out this week.
Right.
And get it going anyway. Just get some water in it, get a sponge filter running in it.
Sure.
Throw a few of those limias in there to get it, cycled up.
Oh, sure. Absolutely. Yeah.
And
I've got 2 tanks, 3 tanks I'm going to take apart and put back together. Tristan breeds some beautiful discus, but he doesn't ship them. Yep, shipping big fish. Those must have been big bags, huh, George? In a big box for fish this size. Were they both in the same bag or in separate bags? My new favorite species. Yeah, I really love the pygmy corys too. And I could use, I don't know how many I've got. I've got a little 12-inch cube. And I've got pygmy corys in there, but I haven't, I couldn't tell you how many. It's really grown in.
Aqua Imports has the big albino pygmies now. They have the little albino.
Yeah.
At Aqua Imports. I wonder if they still got. They had a bunch of them in stock. I wonder if they still got them. I might have to go check that.
I need some anchor worms. Oh, parasite.
I don't like shipping big fish. I really had problems. The smaller the fish, the easier to ship.
Yeah. They came at 82. Did an unboxing, separate bags, in a nice big box. Yeah, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm guessing that was overnight, FedEx overnight.
Oh yeah, I bet it'd have to be for something like that. I think.
Yeah. So all this stuff is food, and there's fish intermixed. Wow.
You remember the name of that place? It was Aqua Imports. That's what it was called.
Let's go there, because this website's making me crazy.
Yeah, Aqua Imports. Let's go there. And I'll go ahead and pick that one there. And Aqua Imports is a good place.
Where are they?
They're in Colorado.
Oh, Boulder. I remember them.
Boulder, Colorado. And it's also got a lot of good reviews. And Geek Boy that comes in here, he's a fantastic aquarist. He swears by it because they do a fantastic job there. So that's good enough for me.
Okay, where did I see he's on somebody's stream coming up?
Geek Boy is?
Yeah, I saw the thumbnail for it, and I don't remember whose it is.
Oh.
Somebody will chime in with it, I hope. Or maybe he'll show up and then we can ask. Aqua Imports, freshwater?
Yes.
Freshwater fishies?
I'm back for now, LOL. Well, welcome back. MNC.
Oh, Michael, are you here?
MNC. Uncle Smiley saying MNC. Oh, he's going to be on MNC's stream.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. On Wave Makers on Sunday night.
Yep. And we got Alexander Williamson coming here. He'll be joining us very soon.
Hang on just a second here. Let me.
Joshua Tree. Yes, I've been to Joshua Tree. It's really a great place there. I've been to Joshua Tree National Park.
Yeah, that's pretty. I love that part of the desert up there.
I do too. That's where my brother-in-law, he has some property there in his away places there. He's got a house he built in the desert. It's really nice. Well, that's right, Shirley. I remember you talking about that. So, Aqua Imports. Let's see. Do you see it, Ron? Are you going to bring it or should I bring it up?
I've got it. Oh, yeah, it's in the queue. No, it's not. I'm sorry. I got an eBay message again. Sorry.
Oh, no problem.
I just sold a shirt and a jacket, and somebody wanted to know about another shirt. So.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. So that's what I'm talking about. Quit listing stuff every day, and
that's
people
good.
Showing up buying stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go buy more stuff. Okay, here we are.
Okay. Ooh, look at that Amazon. Is that an Amazon puffer? That's what Nathan has.
Amazon puffer. Please stay on the same page. Yes.
Look at that. That's pretty cheap actually for that. Look at that. $32.
25. Yeah. Okay. That's based on quantity and size, I imagine.
Yeah. So probably for a single one, it's probably the higher price.
Yeah, $33, and if you get up to 4, it'll probably go down to 25. They do that kind of a scale right here.
Brand says, "Damn this phone, YouTube English band Joshua Tree." What?
Yeah, thanks, Rachel. I am working on it. You know what my first goal is really with this whole. I've always had a hard time setting a why. People, because I've gone to these seminars for real estate. What's your why? And I'll be damned. It should be easy, but I always have a hard time with that one. And then, what are your goals? Well, my first goal is to take Kathy and me and go to Walt Disney World again for, a week, 10 days, 2 weeks, whatever. So there's spazzes.
I tell you, I would rather have that. Well, I like my little Fahaka that Jason sent me, but he's like Jabba the Hutt. He'll just sit in one spot until, even when I put snails in there and he'll kind of look at them. He won't go to them until I leave. I'll come back later. I'll come back later and there will be an empty snail shell there, but he'll be back like perched on the sponge filter or on the top of the heater. He's just a little guy. He's about the size of a good sized pea puffer.
Thanks, George. I hope he's not, doesn't take it too personal. But it's difficult to navigate, and you know what? And that may or may not affect his business, and that's why because I know what good websites should look like, and honestly, it's pretty, but it's really difficult to navigate. So pass that on to him and tell him no disrespect intended. And he can come on here, and we'll put him in the chat with us, and he can tell me that I should mind my own business.
What do these numbers mean, Daisy Lamb? 29526. What does that mean?
Yeah, not a clue. I prodigal water. Prodigal water. Okay. Anyway, back to this. Back. It's been a while now. I was watching MD Fish Tanks regularly, and he got a bunch of pygmy puffers. What do they call them? Pygmy puffers?
Pea puffers.
Pea puffers, yeah. And the guy at the fish shop said, one thing they like to eat are mealworms because the mealworm has that harder exoskeleton and it helps keep their teeth worn down because they'll grow right through their heads. Mm-hmm. And so I'm guessing the snails will do the same thing. And you've got snails. So I think I said along about the end of the month, I'm going to ship a box of ram's horns to June. Kind of like happy birthday, June, and here's some snails for your fish. Jabba the Hutt, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I named him. He looks like Jabba the Hutt. He's just he looks like Jabba the Hutt. Simplest.
That's funny. All right, let's see what else we got.
All he needs is that little symbiote stuck to him there going, yeah. What do we got here?
Yeah, the lizard monkey, I think is what those are called. Should I look for anything specifically? Here, hang on. If I go here to freshwater.
There we go. Over there, we got, we can go down. How about gobies? Let's see if we have gobies.
Because that's where we should find
peacock gudgeons, hopefully.
That's the one, gudgeons. It's spinning. Okay, there we go.
All right. There it is.
There are 29 results. First one's peacock gudgeons.
Nice.
Their website's either loading slowly or my internet's slow.
So 1 to 4 is 0% discount. So they go anywhere from $10.99 to $15. So it's probably by size, I would imagine.
No, maybe, but I would think that if you hit the 4, you're going to pay $10.99, and if you just get 1, you're going to pay $15.99.
Ah, okay. Anything?
That's the way I'm thinking it's working.
Wow, isn't that a beautiful fish, though?
They really are gorgeous.
If I can get them and raise them up to a male, I tell you right now, I know I'm going to breed them.
Yeah,
I've done so much. Unlike the killifish that I made the mistake with, I've done a lot of research on these, and I know well.
Right. Now, Cheryl's not here, is she?
I don't think so. I think she's working right now.
Because hers are spawning for her, or are they?
I don't know. I know her bettas were spawning. I know that.
Yeah. I feel like she got her peacock gudgeons like the day after I did.
Peacock gudgeons are $7 at Shirley's LFS. Wow.
Yeah. I think that is incorrect. That is not. Oh, really, Christopher? Okay, that was my guess. That's all I had to go on.
Is that an Empire good?
I think I paid for about the same. Surely at the local PetSmart was about $7 a piece. So Christopher, please enlighten.
Oh, Salba from Jabba.
In fact, Christopher, you want to come up and talk about it with us? Is that all right, Jeff? I'm inviting somebody.
Oh yeah, go right ahead. Can you drop the link from where you're at? Or
I can, but yeah, Christopher, do you want to come in?
Yeah, come on in, Christopher.
Before I drop the link.
Peacock gudgeons have never bred for me, Joshua Templeton says.
Huh.
Did you have the PVC pipe in and you're positive you had male and female? Because generally they will do that. They're pretty...
So do they nurture their fry, or you don't have to separate them out? Or
the male will guard the little thing, but the thing of it is it's kind of a timing thing. Sometimes the male will protect the fry, and the fry will be just fine. Other times, once you start wiggling, he'll eat them all.
All right.
So they say what you can do is, I think if I did it the first time, I'd let him do his thing. And then if he eats them all, what I'll do next time was, as soon as they start to the wiggler stage, you just reach in with both with that PVC and just move it to another. You can put it up into like a breeder box and put like an put an air stone at one end of it to get the flow, and then they become free swimming, and then you just raise them up.
Huh. So Christopher, where's the $16, the $15.99 come in then? That's what was confusing me.
Oh, he's cooking right this second. Okay.
Oh, okay, fine. Never mind. Okay. I hope it's good because I'm on my way.
Yeah. Nope. Yeah, there's never too many snails for June. She uses them all.
Oh, is she here?
Nope, no. But Barbara Jackson was talking about that.
Oh, yeah. What, she got the Oaxaca puffers?
You can see right there, you click the drop down. The $15.99 is for the large size.
Oh, let me back up to that.
There's a drop down.
Oh, the options. Oh, okay. So medium is $10.90. Oh, geez. Got
so 3/4 of an inch to an inch, and then one. So yeah, the 1 1/4 to 2 inches.
Got it. Well, all I got to do is push a few more buttons and I can figure stuff out. Thank you.
Yep,
I appreciate it.
They're all in stock too. Wow.
Yeah.
What is a peacock gudgeon? Well, we'll go back. Right there it is. Melvin, see that picture on the screen there?
This is a male.
Is that a male?
I think so.
It could be, yes. Very well could
I
be.
think females are a little plainer and they got a bigger gut.
Oh, okay.
That's my guess.
That's what a peacock gudgeon looks like right there, Melvin. They're beautiful and they're nice fish. Do you see it? Yeah, I like them. That's a fish I've been wanting for a long time.
Yeah.
Years. It's been years.
And I just got lucky and found him one day at a.
I'll be honest. I could put a little more effort into my search. Actually, I know I could ask the young lady over at PetSmart. She'd order them for me. I know she.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, yeah.
So I just need to do that.
All right, I'm gonna change screens real quick here.
Yeah, just order something. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do.
Here, Jeff, I got a new one in the.
Oh, you got in the queue?
And then I'll go back to the wherever we were, the wet spot, whatever.
Here we are.
So yeah, male and female. So male up here. What do they call that? A nuchal bump?
Nuchal hump. Yep.
Yeah, or nuchal hump. Yeah, and
yeah.
Female less noticeable. So. He's got that bulldog look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I noticed the female on their anal fins, they have like more of a black line on it too.
So Brant, does he ship those? Does Tristan ship the peacock gudgeons?
I just checked this thing. He was out. He was out of stock.
Oh.
They do kind of look like a killifish. I mean, they got this real nice colorations of them.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to kill that and go back to where we were.
Oh, did you ever Christopher, did you breed the imperial gudgeons, the emperor gudgeons?
Oh, those are pretty. All right, I put the gudgeon back in the queue, Jeff.
Oh, okay. I keep going back to the full screen here, so I'm glad you tell me that. Otherwise, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I figured that's the only way.
There we are.
Yeah, they do have kind of a pug face, huh?
Yeah, I love that bulldog look, though. You ought to see the cute little freshwater bumblebee gobies that Jason's got. They're the true freshwater ones. They're not brackish.
Okay.
And they are cool looking. Black and yellow. They're just.
Yeah, blackish would be beyond my.
This is not black. This is fully freshwater.
Yeah. So Branton says yes, he does ship the peacock gudgeon. So it might be worth reaching out to him, and maybe let him know you're interested. And when he's got something, let you know.
I went to a site just I think yesterday or the day before, and he was out.
Yeah.
But I'll go back and check it out again.
Here, let's look at the Empire gudgeon.
Oh yeah, the Empires. Those are the ones Scotty has.
Oh, that's right. I knew I'd seen some recently, and they were Scotty's, huh?
He did
that video. We shared that video last week.
Beautiful red. His are just really in breeding dress.
Look at the fins. In fact, that would be a better picture than this. I could bring up his video again. That's nice. That is really nice.
Look at that.
Yeah.
If I breeding something like that, that would be talk about hearing the cash machine jingle.
Really. Oh, is Scotty still here? And if so, are they spawning for him? I don't remember.
I don't know. We're going to find out because, so what species are the peacock gudgeons in Jeffrey species? Those are, it is the Taturndina ossilicata.
Yep.
Ossilicata.
Right there for your listening and dancing pleasure.
There it is.
I never really understood how to read their webs or their pricing. And Christopher, thanks.
Yes, thank you for that.
Yeah. That's a huge help.
Yeah, the pug face, that is cute.
Well, look at this sunburst gudgeon.
Oh, wow.
Me want.
Wow. Check it out.
Yeah, me want very much.
I want. I see. I want.
Yeah.
It's sea fish there. See it? You see it? You want it.
Yeah, sea fish.
That's the triple S syndrome.
Yeah.
The shiny shite syndrome. You see something like that and you go right after it.
They're only $35 a piece.
Yow. But I tell you what, could you imagine getting something like that and if you had some success with them?
Yes, I could.
I wonder. Look at that, Branton. That'd be a great one for Branton to try. He breeds stuff great. He's got the
3
sunfish.
So half a dozen of them would cost about pushing $200 shipped.
Yo. Man, look at this. Look at the finnage on that thing. That's just brilliant.
There's the female. She's cute.
Yeah, she is. She looks like a sexy tiger limia.
Yeah.
But much better, but nicer though.
Yeah. He's just gorgeous.
That is a sunset goby right there. Look at that, George. What do you think?
Is that what they called it? Sunset goby?
I think it was a sunset
gudgeon.
Sunburst?
So it's sunburst gudgeon. Yeah.
Sunburst gudgeon. Look at that.
Yeah. Hang on, my wife is texting me.
That would be something. That would be not too expensive at all. Yeah, well, George has some really expensive fish. I can't afford them myself, but that's a really beautiful fish. Can you imagine that? And if they're aquarium bred, then imagine that, Brandon. You have a colony of those going. That would be something. I want to do that with the peacock gudgeons, but I don't know. I'm going to try them first. Whew. Really interesting.
I don't have any idea why my wife stays married to me.
Well, I have a pretty good idea. She loves it.
Yeah. You know, yeah. Wow. Yeah, I don't think they get much bigger than that, Joshua. I think that's probably a mature peacock gudgeon, maybe a mature sunburst gudgeon too, about 2.5 inches.
That's not bad. That's reasonable.
What's this? Sunsets are really small. I imagine the babies are microscopic. Oh, wow. You know, I just had my very first litter of Medaka rice fish. And oh my God, are they small? Holy shit. They are like, I mean, they're
like
smaller than itty bitty.
They look like eyelashes swimming through the water.
Oh, yeah. They're way smaller than itty bitty. Purple spotted get about 4.5 inches. And their babies are super small. This is why we keep Christopher around, and we are grateful he's here. You guys are just veritable wealth of information. Changing it from sunburst to sunset. Yeah, okay, well, you know. Yeah.
Yep. Speaking of sunburst, my female sunburst platy has gone missing.
Really?
She's nowhere to be found. I looked around. I of course I haven't gone rummaging in the tank, so she might be hiding but it's kind of a coincidental. Every time I look at that tank, I'm looking for her and I don't see her.
Right.
In the last few days. So, but there's nowhere for her to jump out. And, and she was big, and she was actually kind of like the dominant one over the male.
Is there a sponge filter to get up underneath or something? There's
just a big sponge filter that has the tube going up. She might. I suppose I could probably go looking around in there for her. I haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
But.
Well, Kathy found a neon tetra and a red cherry shrimp on the floor the other day.
Oh wow!
And I don't know if they like committed suicide together or, you know, if the cherry shrimp was on top of the neon,
right on top of the neon tetra. Let's go. Let's escape together.
Yeah, right out. We're out of here. Not enough of you people.
It's kind of like Free Willy, but with a rider on it.
Yeah. That's like that. Yeah. So melanode. Is that one of the rainbows? The
Melanotania. Yep.
Yeah. Are crazy small compared to. Yeah. Really. Yeah. The Chana goby, favorite goby so far, if you find it. Thelma
Well,
and
those are
Louise.
the snakeheads. Channas are the snakeheads.
Did we go buy those here?
Not yet. We haven't gone by those yet. They're probably moving on down. There's that one again, the sunburst. I love that.
Yep.
Now, I know a
Snakehead.
lot of these gobies, I'm not sure if they breed in, I know these are freshwater, but I wonder if they breed in freshwater, if they need to have some type of metamorphosis in brackish water.
Yeah, not a clue. So was that it up here, the snakehead goby?
Is that a snakehead? Yeah, there's a snakehead goby right there.
It's the Channa that we were just talking about? Oh, China
Yeah,
goby.
it's a China goby there, but it's not. That's not exactly like largest gudgeons get to 10 inches. Oh, he meant to say China goby. Yeah. But that right there's a nice looking fish. Look at that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Chinese goby fish. Chinese vermilion goby. Rhino globus. So I'm going to back out. Did we see a rhino globus?
I didn't.
Right here. Let's see what the species they're suggesting is Rhino globus bruneus. This is Candidianus.
Wow, they get to 3 inches.
Yeah.
That's an interesting looking little fish.
Yeah. Let me back out and see if any other Rhino globus. Another one. Different species than what they're suggesting. They're calling the one Chinese vermilion goby, which is Rhinogobius bruneus.
Colidus. Yeah. Some of those names are really difficult to pronounce for me.
Yeah. Plants were so much easier.
Even some of the plants I have a difficult time with. But all right, so those are the gilbies. I know.
All right.
How about let's look at some loaches next? Is that all right?
Of course it is.
These are kind of like the fish that get overlooked a lot. Really.
Yeah. Spotted Borneo sucker. A neon coolie loach.
Wow, check that out. Click on
What's
that
that,
one. I've never seen
one?
that neon coolie loach.
No, with God, wow. That looks so different than the regular coolie loach.
Yeah, look at that. What's that down there on the floor next to it? Is that a fish? Do you see it just to the... It looks like a small fish.
Yeah, it looks like a shrimp right here.
Oh, a shrimp. Okay.
That's kind of what it looks like. There's a Malaysian trumpet snail right there.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just a rock or a shrimp. It kind of looks like a shrimp almost. Could be another one of these with just its head sticking out.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
They are very fragile, though. The snakehead gudgeons get 8 inches and are bracket. Oh, are they? The snakehead gudgeons are... Sorry, Ron's the one you looked at. They were not the ones. This one is Rhinogobius yochahensis. The snakehead 90s. Yeah, they used to be legal, and they sold them all over the place.
What's that?
The snakeheads, little baby snakeheads, and they turn into big, beautiful monsters that.
That's a
really gorgeous looking snakehead fish.
That's not these though, I don't think, is it? I mean, that's not. They're not a goby, are they?
No, these are here. These are just loaches here. These are the loaches.
No. I mean the snakehead you're talking about.
Oh yeah, that's a different fish.
Yeah.
That's a totally different fish. They're illegal in the United States now.
All of the U.S. or just in certain states or what?
All of them.
Just some places. Yeah.
I don't think they're available. I don't think they're illegal anywhere, as far as I know. Oh, and then Barbara Jackson put in a name, the Iona Cruciatus.
Georgia, I found the one you put in.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna.
Oh, wait, Barbara's putting one in too. Let me grab that. Oh, the whole thing. Oh man, quit moving. Don't anybody put
the Chinese red ninja goby.
That sounds like fun.
Hey, there's Magnus. Hello, Magnus. How you doing, mate? Good to see you.
Wow, yeah. That's
Welcome
been a
in.
while too.
Yeah, that's what is it? 10, 12 there. They are stunning fish. Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I seen they had a with angelfish and a bunch of others, and it wasn't attacking them. But the guy would put his hand up by the glass, and that thing would be biting at it. And I'm like, wow, how can something be that aggressive and not eat those other fish? It was on Facebook. I was watching that. It was really incredible. I mean, it's very beautiful. It was like teal colored and metallic, and the fins were black.
And what are we?
That was on Facebook that I seen that. But let me see here. I'm going to type in here.
Barbara, this is what Google's coming up with. They're changing what you had put in the chat there.
Okay, here we.
This micro Nimichilius, yeah, that one. So anyway, yeah.
Well, here we go. 7 types of snakehead, A to Z. I'll pull this.
So this, yeah, you want to take mine down? Or I got it.
Yeah. You got it? Okay. So these are different. They're really
snakehead, are we talking about?
So these are. It's a fish. I'll bring it up here. I'll show you these ones. I'm sure this probably isn't the type that he's talking about, but I've seen these before in the pet trade.
Apparently, the invasive one is called the northern snakehead. And it says, are they invasive in the U.S.? And it says yes in some places. Many states.
This is the splendid snakehead. The forest. It's 14 to 16 inches long. This one does.
Oh wow!
Can you see that all right?
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Bethania, hello, welcome in. Be like fish. Hello, welcome in. Good to see you. There's one type. Here's the emperor snakehead, Chana maruliodes.
Be like fish. That is Jose's wife, yeah?
Yes.
Welcome.
Welcome in.
I guess I don't remember her name.
I'm at her as a moderator. There we are. There you go.
Oh, you know what? Can I suggest another one?
What's that?
Another moderator?
Who's that?
Joshua.
Who did I miss?
Joshua Templeton.
Joshua Templeton. There we are. Okay, there we are. Got those covered.
And if you're lurking and not able to chat, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button. It's free, doesn't cost you anything.
Absolutely.
Let you into chat. So.
Yep. If you want to come in and chat, you can always unsubscribe later if you want to.
Yeah, but don't.
Yeah, we're friendly here. I mean, come on in.
Yeah. And it's free.
We'll treat you right.
So that, am I reading that right, Jose? It's Bethania?
Bethania.
Very cool.
Present now, yes.
Yes. Yeah. So, would you excuse me while I go get a bottle of Pellegrino? It's starting to warm up.
Sure, no problem. No problem.
I'll be right back.
I'm going to keep looking here at Elfish. Can you unmod branch? Hey, hey, David. Thumbs up is free as well. Yes, it is. All right, we're looking at some oddball fish right now. I'm gonna go back here and see here. I'm gonna go back to Aquatic Addicts for a second. Find it. Here we are, Aquatic Imports. Here we are. Okay, freshwater. I'm gonna share the screen first, actually, so we can all watch this together. I always tend to forget that. I'll be on there looking and it's like, wait a second, nobody else can see it. There we go. All right. And Melvin is in the building. Nice. Okay, let's see here. Freshwater fish. I want to fish. Let's go down here. Wow, look at this. They don't have any corys here. Look at that.
Where's that? Where are you?
Oh, they do. They have catfish here. There's corridors.
Whereabouts are you?
I figure as long as David popped in here, we'll look at corys for a few minutes.
Okay. What page are you on?
I'm on Aqua Imports.
Oh, okay. Because we are not seeing anything.
Oh, you're still not seeing it. I didn't add it to the stage again. Darn it. Oh, okay. That's what the problem is. Sorry about that. Now we can see it, right?
Yeah, and who was it Joshua talking about pygmy cories, and the first fish there is pygmy cory?
Yes, that's right. And they have the albinos here too, I believe. Those are $5.99. That's the pygmaeus.
What are you? Oh, catfish. There we go.
Look at the concolor cory. I've never heard of that before. It's kind of like it looks like some of those black Schultz eyes a little bit, like Hellfish got, David's got.
They had another catfish on their list.
Check this out. That is slick.
Wow.
Look at that. It's Hoplosoma loxozonis. Look at those iridescence on it.
Yeah, that's really pretty.
That is a nice looking little cory, isn't it? I've never seen that species before. Have you seen that before, Ron?
I have not. It's spectacular.
It is. Wow. And the price isn't too bad either. $9 each.
I know I got on their wait list for a cat, and I'll be darned if I can remember what it was called.
Was it one of the whiptail types?
No. Was it no, it wasn't Synodontis.
Oh, okay. Oh, the Petricola or the Lucipinus?
No, it wasn't. No. God, it just completely evades me.
There's the black Schultze right here. These are those two are pure black. It's kind of like a chocolate brown, actually. Okay. Let's see.
They've only got, I don't know, 6 or 8 cats in stock. Everything else is notifying me when they show up.
There's the Brochia splendens emerald cories. I like these ones too. They're a little bigger, but look at that metallic on them. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's really spectacular.
Oops. Tank race, CW1. There's the orange lasers. We've seen them. Now, I've seen this one cory that I really want to get. It's called a Malini. M-E-L. Is it M-E-L or M-I-L? Malini, but it has a black stripe on its back. Let's see if I can find some of those. There's the Equus there. And cory. There's another pygmaeus. What is that? There's another one. That's $3.49 for this one. This is notifying me. Looks like they're out of stock on a lot of these types.
Yeah.
Trilineatus, that's a nice one too.
Yeah, I've got those. The false Julie. I like those.
Yes. And here's the CW27, the high fin spotted cory. We got a few pages of these. That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Benjamin,
notify me.
And Benjamin Peters is joined.
Welcome back, David.
And Benjamin's here too.
Yeah, I said hi, Benjamin.
Oh, okay.
And then welcome back, David.
And David is back. Let's see here. CW28, the short side. That's another one I like.
There's another one I'm looking at. It's called Fowlery.
Oh, here it is.
Fowlery.
Here's the one I like, the Mellini.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I can see myself with a tank full of these swimming about, scooting around the bottom of the tank. I like the Pandacories. They really put on a show, Cecil says. Yes, they do.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. They do a lot of glass surfing.
Oh, wow. The Synodontis ate everything, the bass, the bluegill, crappie. You must have been one of the older species of Synodontis, because I know the Petricolus and the Lucipinus only get to about 2.5 to 3 inches. Usually.
So what were these, Don, like 2 feet?
It must have been the big ones.
Yeah.
To eat a crappie or a bluegill, they have to be a big fish. I mean,
yeah.
The longfin pandas, yeah, those are nice. I like these right here. Let's go back here and look and see what else we got. Super Schwartz. Let's see this for a second. I want to take a quick peek at these.
Okay, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I wonder if I wrote it down.
What's that?
Oh, that catfish that I put, because I can't remember it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, David, how are your Petricolas doing, by the way? He's saying he ate all the food and the other fish starved. Oh, is that what happened? They maxed out at 3 inches. They didn't eat the fish. They ate all the food, vegetation, and everything.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I wonder how they can outcompete all those fish. That's interesting. You know what? I'll just go up here and what I'll do is let's go to catfish. And probably be in the others, I would imagine. Let's try that.
Yeah.
Here we go. There's the spotted pictus. I've had those before. Those are cool. There's the banjo cat, spotted raphael. I like these right here, the South American bumblebee cats. I'd like to get some.
All right. Yeah.
It's a wood cat. There's got to be some Synodontis in here somewhere.
I thought I saw some. Yeah. I went through that list already.
Here's a spotted Synodontis catfish.
Yeah. I think Paul Stingray was spawning those. They spawn in a bubble nest. If I recall.
Check this out. I mean, I know these things probably get gigantic, but look at that. Looks like a jaguar. Oh yeah, jaguar. By you say it looks like a jaguar, and that's what it's called.
There you go. Yeah. Does it say?
Oh, I thought we were going to look at loaches. Yes, we are going to do that. We're going to look at loaches. You know, I did that the other day. Jonathan Colvin asked to look at the pistos.
Yeah.
With my ADHD, I got sidetracked and I went on to something else. And then next thing I know, he was leaving. I felt terrible.
Oh, you know what happens, Jeff?
I really feel terrible. I'm going to message him and apologize to him because
especially in the thing. Just tell him, we'll get to him next time.
Yeah, I felt really. That wasn't very nice. I didn't do it on maliciously. I just
I'm sure he knows that.
I hope so.
Because it's with responding to chat, it's so easy to get sidetracked here.
It is.
I know I do in a heartbeat. It's like I'm already squirrel.
Here's the dwarf Synodontis. That's a nice looking little fish.
I wonder if they've got a list of. No, I guess not. What I.
Do you know the name? Do you have the name of it?
No, I can't find it. I can't find it.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's see if we can. Would you know it if you seen it?
Yeah, I'd recognize it if I saw the name.
Okay. Let me know if I'm going too fast here. I'm just going to kind of
Scroll back up just a minute, please. One line right there. Nope. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I do not remember.
But it wasn't Synodontis type, right? Synodontis.
No,
Variety?
I don't think it was. Yeah. I think it's kind of closely related to a Cory, and I know where I can find it.
Where's that?
Lowell's Fish Lab.
Oh, yeah.
He did a video on it.
Down cats. I think that's part of the Synodontis family. The squeaker
Which
cat.
one?
I do believe. Elfish is a bottom dweller. No wonder he likes Cories.
Was that Branton?
No, that was Stan Pittman said that.
Oh boy, Stan. You guys. Oh, Scleromystax.
Mystax?
Scleromystax.
That is a Corydora.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So it's there, and it's in the Corydora. Oops.
Yeah, I just really like the look of them. They seem like they Scleromystax barbatus.
I hate this thing.
Barbatus.
Right. It will.
And I'm pretty sure it was Aqua Imports where I had seen them once upon a time.
This is getting to be annoying for me. I tell you what, it's not going to let me. You go over it like this, right? And then it brings the other one on. And then when I get over there, it disappears. Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, they don't have it. Who had it? God, I thought it was them.
Did you look it up here in the?
Yes, that's just what I did. Yeah, and I wherever it was, I put in notify me when you got it.
Aspidoras are adorable. Yes, and I think also I think David should get this kind right here and breed them.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're going to go to Loaches.
We're at Aqua Imports, right? So if you Google search Scleromystax barbatus, it comes up on Aqua Imports. It's the second hit after Wikipedia. Maybe it was the wet spot.
Maybe. You can go and look it up, and when you get it, let me know, and I'll add it to the. I'm not finding. It would be under others, I would imagine.
Atlantic catfish.
I'm trying to find the loaches for Rachel, but I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah. Oh, pardon my yawn.
Oh. I don't see them anywhere. Sorry, Rachel. Can you see them there around at all when I pulled that up?
Give me a minute here. I'm just looking on mine because it's just easier. Yeah, they're down there. Keep scrolling down.
Oh.
No, back. Yeah, go to fresh water. Open it, slide over, and they're lower.
Lower than it won't go any lower for me for some reason. I'm gonna.
All right, I'll do it. I'll put it up.
For some reason or another, my computer's not letting me do that. Very annoying.
All right, here we go.
Fusco.
It's in the queue, Jeff.
It's in the queue?
Yeah, we were just here not too long ago. It's like deja vu all over again.
Right. But for some reason or another, it won't scroll down for me with my mouse.
Oh, yeah, we were just looking at this neon coolie loach. Who wanted this? Was it Rachel?
Rachel wants to look at loaches, yes.
All right, anything in particular? Aspidoras, that sounds familiar. What is Aspidoras?
That's another type of Cory, I believe.
Okay. I know they've changed a lot of names.
Watch your mouth, David, as he says. Ooh, look at that. The Kubutai Angelica Botia. Wow.
Here.
The second one down there. Yeah, the first one there. Check that out.
Yeah, that's pretty.
How do you like that one, Rachel? That looks cool. I love my yo-yo loach.
Reed, Rachel, do you have loaches?
I think she has yo-yo loaches, I believe.
Oh, yeah. I know people breed the coolie loaches. I guess, I don't know. Looking at those things, I don't see how you could, but I guess they do.
She says, I like all yo-yos. She has a yo-yo also.
All right. Yeah, they're kind of a cool group of fish.
They're so interesting too. They really are comical. I mean, mine likes to swim around with my tiger limias, and it's like finding a needle in a haystack because they look very similar.
Here's wait, what was this?
Hill Street.
Beaufortia Chinese butterfly loach. That's a cool looking little fishy.
Yeah, it is. I'd love to get some of those.
And striped Borneo sucker loach. Looks like a little stingray.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Well, a glass sucker.
Oh, wow. Yeah, wow.
What? I'm sorry, where?
The striped, you were just on that, the striped sucker, Borneo sucker, right above there. Right there.
Okay.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's a cool little fish, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. Jose says, I keep a few varieties, love them except the snake-looking ones. Oh, the coolie loaches. You don't like those. Hill streams are not true loaches, Joshua says.
What are they? Joshua?
There's the yo-yo.
We are keen to learn. So, yes, what are they?
Green lizard loach. Well,
That's a weird
loach. Wow.
That's an interesting looking fish.
Isn't it? And you know, if you have a tank that you want to, a lot of those botillas will take care of your snail problems. And
yeah, they'll take care of the shrimp too.
Well, the shrimp, but in tanks where you don't have shrimp and you have snails that you want to get rid of, I mean, they're also a good cleanup crew. They eat all the food that the other fish miss. Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
That is cool. Red lizard loach.
Wow.
Oh, they're their own family. Okay, sure.
That is pretty. I have 5 coolie loaches I haven't seen in months. You know, Benjamin, Fishcapades has a bunch, and they're always right out in front playing in front of the tank for her.
Fishcapades.
That's Mel.
Mel. Okay. Yeah,
so she's got a group of those, and they're all over playing in the front of the tank.
Right.
Those are beautiful, though. Let's see what else we have here. I know that Brandon has the panda loaches down there. They're black and I like the clown loaches, but they just get so big.
Black. Where's do we go by the panda loach?
Oh, it's down. You have to scroll down a little bit. It's there on the right. Whoop, right over there to the right. The
got it.
Luciana, that one right there. It is.
Well, those are cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got a group of those. Yeah, that's a.
Who does Branton? Did you say Branton does?
Branton Lightcap has those.
Yeah.
Yep, he has them, and then Barbara says, "I love the Micronemachelius."
Yeah, we were there. I had that. Oh,
the hovering zebra loach, the Yunnan zebra loach.
That was one of the ones I brought up that there was a name change. She had put in a different name.
Oh,
and it came up with something else, like a synonym, a newer synonym, maybe.
The problem with panda loaches
is
they
okay.
As adults.
So this is, I'm going to shift gears for a minute.
Okay.
And we'll come back.
All right.
Assuming I can, yeah, here we go. Okay, it's in the queue now.
Alrighty, there it is, and stage.
And this is what Barbara put in the uh, Nemicelius
Oh, yeah.
cruciatus.
Oh, that's interesting looking, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Oh, my wife.
Oh,
Oh, yes, you're welcome.
what the heck is the Fusco? We're looking. I want some of those moose face loaches. I've seen the horse face too. Christopher, can you put that link up that Jody is going to be on?
Okay, let's see. Let me go back to Aqua Imports.
All right.
Oh wait, no, wait. Loaches are, yeah, okay, here we go. It's in the chat.
Add the stage. All right, there we go.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
It's going to, but the link disappeared off Fishman link. I talked to Jody a little while ago. She is definitely going to be on at 6. On who at 6?
Who's she going on with, Christopher, at 6? I overfilled yesterday. Ah, Aquatic Moose, there he is. The whole reason
yeah, welcome. I did that just a couple hours ago. Made a hell of a mess.
I often overfill my tummy on the regular. That's a problem I don't mind having, really. Christopher, I swear I'm going to smash this phone. Oh.
Fortunately for me, being in the desert here, things dry up real quick.
Right. Which one is that one right there? The Indian Stone Loach.
Yeah.
Now that's
almost hard to see.
Kind of a shape like a whiptail cat a little bit, but a little bit fatter, really.
Yeah. My whiptails are doing pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I just dropped a big old chunk of banana leaf in there yesterday, or 2 days ago. Finally sank. They like that. They like the banana leaves because it gets that bioslime on it really quick. The Farloella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the royal ones, right? You got the royal.
That's the Farloella. Yeah. God, yes, the royal whiptails.
Mm-hmm.
Barbus jacksonii. Let's see what that turns into.
Months, years ago, and they came as grayish brown adults. I have never had them.
Oh, Jackson's barb. Yeah.
It'd be nice if they stayed that way. Maybe they will. You never know. All right, so that is that one. Is that all the loaches, Ron?
Yeah, I think that was it. I'm putting this looks like the new genus species for what you put in there, Moose. You broke aquariums, or you broke them down.
Ah. You should ask the AI what your fish would look like.
I wonder if that works.
A new fish. Oh no! How'd you break them?
Oh, I actually broke them?
Trying so hard to beat this. How did you break your aquariums?
Yeah, that was the last one.
There we go.
So, I don't know, Rachel, did you see anything you want to take a close look at?
We should ask AI what fish. Trying to beat the... Oh. Resistance is futile.
Yes, it is.
My tank is from IKEA cabinets made of chipboard. I guess overfilling it will make me empty the tank, buy a new cabinet, and redo the modifications.
I remember watching his video on making that reinforced IKEA cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with the steel reinforcing.
Yeah, like I said, I've only done a couple times if I overflowed my tank.
Yeah.
What is the? Can anybody pull up the? Can you pull up the poll?
The who?
I'm not even seeing it here on mine.
What are you looking for?
The poll question I put up.
Oh, did it go away?
Let's see. What is that here? No, I don't see it.
36 votes, 11% 1 hour, 11% 2 or days, 17% weeks, and 61% months. So months are the winner. Months are people that are clearly paying attention.
Yeah. In mine, up until this last year, I went years without it.
Yeah. I'm just a slob, I guess.
Well, you know, the reason why I went years without it is because I was actually using buckets to fill the tanks. And you're right there watching, so you're not going to overflow it. But when you set the tank and you clip on a hose to it and you're doing other stuff and you get sidetracked, that's when it happens. And now that I got my sink down here, it makes everything easier, but then you lose track of what you're doing.
Right. Buddhist catfishy eye, eh?
Or a Buddhist.
I like that.
Yeah. Well, we've been going now, Ron, for over 2 hours. It's been
We
2
indeed
hours,
have.
15 minutes.
Kathy's going to be home any minute.
Yes, and I got to go up and I got to check on my Kathy also and then make her something to eat.
Yep.
It would be the most beautiful of all. Yes, I agree, Moose. I agree with that. Yes. So we'll go ahead and finish up here, Ron. I want to thank you again.
Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate the invite always.
And let me see here. I'm going to go ahead and remove this. I'll let you remove that. That way, I don't want to kick you out of here.
Not at all.
There we go.
Magnus, let me just respond to that. Months goes into years and decades, so you're all right there. There's only 4 ways. You can only put 4 options on the, in a poll like that. So we figured anything months and over. So yeah.
I was thinking never would be a good one on there too, because I know there's a lot of people that probably never have.
Then they haven't done enough water changes.
That's true. Or they have it, to the point where it's automated, where it won't do it, or
yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Or old school, like I used to do it. I never did it till I started moving up in technology. I know a sink and a hose isn't really what you'd call technology, but it is stepping up from buckets.
Right. Thanks for being here, Magnus. You too.
Yeah, Magnus. Have a good day, man. Have a good time. Yeah. Have a nice evening.
Yeah. I don't know. I would love an automatic water change system, or something that with the overflows in every tank, so they can't overflow, onto the floor.
Yeah.
They just go out into into the cycle.
Yeah, I think that's how David has it. So everybody, Cecil, everybody out there, Barbara, everyone in the chat.
Yeah.
And we'll be tomorrow, Ron's, I believe.
Yep. 1:30 Pacific. What is that? 4:30 Eastern.
Yep, 4:30 Eastern.
Yeah.
And then Friday we're going to be over at that. What's the name of that Fish Frenzy? No, I'm just kidding. Fish Food and Fun. I know David's still out there. He's like, "What is he going to do it again?"
Yep. Is that what it's called?
I understood it was Friday Fish Fun and Food. The last time I remembered, but it changes.
Yeah, he needs to rethink that.
He needs to tell us. I mean, I thought it would be the 4 F's: Friday, Fish, Fun, and Food.
Yeah, try and say that many times.
Friday, Fish, Fun, and Food. Yeah. But
babbling, bumbling bandit baboons. Babbling, bubbling.
Yeah.
No, I can't do that.
We'll figure out what he said. We'll find out on Friday how he's going to have it. It changes, I think, from time to time. But
yeah. Thanks, Barbara.
But anyway, Yep. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. And Jose, by the way, I was going to ask you: was there an expected delivery date of your bristlenose plecos? I haven't checked the tracking on it myself yet, but they should come in nice. Okay, well, see you later, everybody, and we'll talk to you tomorrow over on Ron.
All right. Cheers.
Much love, everybody. Have a good day, afternoon or morning, depending on where you're at.
Yep.
Love you
Thanks
guys.
for watching.
Thank you. And thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching.